on.
Brothers Bistro. Recipes so simple, even a dude can make it.
I'm Skinny Kenny.
I'm Musclehead Ken, and we're the Clark Brothers. Welcome to Brothers Bistro. Back at you in Colorado.
Here for your health.
Here for your hair.
And that too. We are cooking up something special. I know we always say that, but today is no exception. We got this recipe from our friend and chef, Steph.
Yeah, and it's pretty simple. We had one little minor faux pas that we'll show you a little later because my brother didn't poke the chicken deep enough for the.
This thing's called Mexican casserole. Super easy, but it involves exploding
spaghetti
devices,
squash.
so you got to be careful.
Yes, spaghetti squash. Wow, what happened?
Well, we had a little accident. Just when they said nothing could go wrong, right?
Right. It looks like you must not have punched the holes too deep enough.
I think that was the general consensus that you got to make sure you get those holes all the way in there, and you might want to put it in there for a few minutes because it got about 10 minutes into our 15-minute thing and then it exploded. So I think if just to make sure, maybe at the 5-minute mark you take it out and you punch some more holes in there.
Maybe it would be maybe softer and easier to punch.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So my brother learned something on this one. Hopefully you learned it too vicariously through us.
We got a little mess to clean up.
Is there good news?
There's good news is it's cooked.
And it still seems to be good. It didn't impact that. It impacted the inside of the microwave. I'd like to report that my brother cleaned it up, but he didn't.
It's looking pretty good, huh? Okay, so let's walk them through it. We got a little yogurt, Greek yogurt in this case.
Yep.
Some chili powder.
Yep.
Some enchilada sauce, and a little Rotel, and our ground turkey, lean ground turkey.
Right. And we're gonna put that on the stove in a little bit. We're gonna cook it up right. My brother loves his new stove, so we're gonna cook it up. Our spaghetti squash, our bell pepper, that's red bell pepper, and some cheese. So all of that's kind of gonna go together and go into a
Casserole dish.
Casserole dish, and Bob's your uncle.
Yep. And I think when we come back, we're gonna have we'll have the turkey will already be browned. We won't bother showing them that because we've done that before, and we'll be making up the casserole. I think. You know what? We're gonna read the instructions when we're off camera, and we're gonna come back and let you know what's next.
Okay, I got my part over here. What do you got over there,
Okay,
buddy?
I got the enchilada sauce. I'm mixing up the enchilada sauce. So let me walk you through.
So here, how about if I gave you some gloves to do the mixing? Because when you're messing, use the messing.
Okay.
So while he's getting his gloves on, because I know it'll take him a while, he wasn't a paramedic. So I'm cooking up this meat here. And we're gonna get this ground turkey pretty brown, and we're gonna add in our bell peppers. In this case, it's red bell peppers, but there's a few different types: green, red, yellow. And we're gonna add in our Rotel, which is our diced and spiced tomatoes. So we're gonna let this cook. And my brother, if he can ever get that glove on, he's gonna mix up our sauce. It's gonna go in here.
You know, I wasn't a paramedic.
Yeah. Who has it has yogurt.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about the sauce. Back off, Jack. Okay, we got the yogurt in here. We're gonna add a little cream cheese. It's gonna make it a little lumpy, but you don't worry about the lumps because once it gets added and heated up, it'll all combine. And then we're gonna add in the chili flakes, chili powder, and the enchilada sauce. And this is gonna make our enchilada sauce that we're gonna add to the whole mixture here.
Basically, we're gonna dump this whole mixture into a casserole dish with some cheese on the top. And the spaghetti. Squash is gonna get mixed in, right?
Exactly. Not exactly. We're gonna add the spaghetti squash to that with this. We're gonna heat it all up and mix it up thoroughly, and then we're gonna put it all in a casserole dish.
Okay.
So when we come back, the turkey will be browned. We're gonna drain off the liquid because the tomatoes and stuff has liquid in it, and the fat, of course, that might result from browning up the turkey. And then we're gonna add in these other things. So we'll be right back. We got our turkey mixture here with the Rotel tomatoes and the bell pepper, and we've drained off all the excess liquid. Okay. And then now we're gonna add in the spaghetti squash.
It's going in. Okay.
And the enchilada. You can see it's a little lumpy, right? Because the cream cheese doesn't want to blend, but once it hits the warm ground beef, ground turkey in this case, it will melt and it'll mix up just fine.
He's gonna scoop it into the pan.
have to spill.
Did you get it?
Uh-huh. Okay, there we are. Now we just mush it around a little bit. Fill up the pan.
And the oven is preheated to 350.
And we're going to put it in there for 20 minutes or until the cheese is melted.
Oh, cheese on top. Gotta get the cheese.
Yep. Cheese it up.
Bob is not your uncle.
It's looking pretty good.
Yep. And my brother's gonna go into it with the oven. In the oven, he's gonna pick it up, stick it in the oven, and we're gonna set our timer. We'll be right back. Here he goes. Okay, buddy, how did it come out?
Well, it came out pretty good.
So we each get one of those 4 slices?
Yeah, it's hard to believe that this is four servings, but I'm gonna go dig in here.
You are.
See if we can get
Ooh, it looks yummy.
one out.
Get some hot sauce or something you can put on, right? You
Right,
can put-
lots
if
of
you weren't
condiments.
worried about calories or whatever, you can put hot sauce, no calories. You can put sour cream, obviously calories. Ranch dressing or something like that, calories. So it just depends on what you want, but you don't have to go crazy.
Taste test. What do you think?
It's yummy. I think we did it good.
We let it cool about 10 minutes.
I think the microwave, other than the explosion, was a good call.
For sure. We gotta fine tune that technique.
But it was pretty easy to do. We only put it in the oven for 30 minutes, 25 minutes.
So give it a try. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, we're gonna go munch out over here.
Right.
So, Clark Brothers Bistro, here for your health.
That's right.